Hello everyone, JSimLady here. Welcome back. Today we're doing sort of a Sims 4 redecorate of this very blue house I made a while back. I was doing a series of making houses all one color, and a couple of the houses I made I actually fell really in love with, to be honest with you. I loved the setup of this house so much. I copied it in Roblox and made it my Bloxburg house for when I'm playing Bloxburg with my daughter as well. That's how much I loved this house. And I wanted to use it in my all packs save file, but obviously it'd be a little weird in this state, right? So I decided that what I would do is keep the house and just sort of not really redecorate, but recolor everything. I did do some minor redecorating, but mostly it was just recoloring everything. So this is going to be a speed recoloring video rather than a speed build video. The original speed build of this house is still on my YouTube channel, and I will have it linked down below in the description if you want to watch the original blue version of this house. But I think that you'll like the new version better, and it fits perfectly in this area of San Sequoia and my save file. So enjoy. So I didn't really have a particular plan in mind other than to just get rid of the blue, to be honest with you. I did end up leaving the blue siding until the end when I changed my mind about it, but initially I thought, the blue siding is fine. It's just having everything else, literally everything else being either blue or white, that was the problem. And so I decided that it was okay to leave the blue siding. It was mainly important to remove the blue from most everything else. But like I said, later on, I changed my mind about that. And I did struggle because I didn't have a plan in mind. I did struggle, and I wasn't sure where I should go or what I should do with anything. And so I just started picking things at random. Oh, yeah, by the way, forgive my voice. I was sick for a couple of weeks and I had a really bad cough. I still have a pretty nasty cough, but it's starting to get better. It's not as frequent anymore. I can talk for a little bit longer now without the severe coughing fits that I was having, but it really did a number on my vocal cords. They're in pretty rough shape right now, so you'll have to forgive the way I sound. I don't know if I really sound that funny or not. I just know that it takes a lot more effort to speak now than it did before, which usually ends up leading to me getting laryngitis because I always get sick in January, always, and I always, without fail, for the last 16 years have always gotten laryngitis in January. Every single year. I'm surprised I don't have full on laryngitis right now, but so far the voice is holding up. Although I do have a sore throat now, so maybe that won't be the case much longer. Maybe I should record all the videos I can very quickly while I still can before I lose my voice completely. But yeah, if I do sound a little funny, which I might not, it just might be the effort that I'm putting in that makes it feel different to me. That's why. So just thought I'd throw that in there. Like I said, I didn't have a plan for this. I was just kind of winging it, and I didn't want to have to change a lot of the items because I like this house. I really truly like this house. I just didn't think an all blue everything from flooring to curtains to furniture to the swimming pool being all blue. Well, the swimming pool is fine, but you know what I'm trying to say. Everything being blue would be a little bit much for a regular everyday save file. So I just mainly wanted to change the colors of some things. It was a struggle in some areas, like the nursery here, to change the colors a little bit because some of these items, while they had blue swatches that worked well together, they didn't necessarily have other swatches that worked as well together. So it was a little bit more of a struggle in some of these rooms. And then, as you can see, I did end up changing the wallpaper in some of the rooms. Initially, I was only going to change the flooring, especially the wood floor, from that blue to a more, I guess, natural or common wood tone for a home. But like I said, some of the things were hard to match. And also, again, I was trying to tone down the blue. So I did end up changing some of the wallpapers. They didn't stay, like, I didn't keep a cloudy wallpaper in that nursery. I think the border was clouds or something, and instead went with a basic stripe. That's what I mean when I say I changed some of the wallpapers. I kind of kept them in the same realm or category, but I changed the design or whatever a little bit on them so that I could get a swatch that fit in better. I don't think I explained that very well. I'm sorry, but you know what I'm trying to say, right? Most of the rest of the stuff basically stayed the same. I didn't really change much, although I was having problems where when I would change the color of something, it would delete items. I kid you not. I changed either a wallpaper or the color of an object and it deleted the TV in the living room. I have no idea why. So I had to replace the TV in the living room with a new one. That was so weird. And there for a minute when I was trying to change the sink in the bathroom, was it the sink in the bathroom? Oh my goodness, I didn't even realize. You can see it there. It deleted again. And that sink wasn't even placed with move objects on. Oh no. And some of the chairs in here got deleted just by changing the colors of items. This is why they say use move objects on sparingly. I used move objects on when I built this house, but I did not have it turned on when I was doing this edit to it. And even if I had turned it on to do the edits, it still would have done that. It's so weird, though, how you can be on one side of the lot, just changing the color of an item, and it'll delete objects from the other side of the lot. That just makes no sense to me whatsoever. I think in the end, though, it all turned out okay, except that one missing bathroom sink, which it's already up on the gallery like that. I'm so sorry. That is so bad. I wonder what else. I haven't done the walkthrough yet, so we're gonna find out, but I wonder what else has been deleted that I'm gonna see in the walkthrough once we're done with the speed build portion here. I don't even want to know. I really don't. But yeah, that's the joys of building with move objects on. That's why I try not to use it too often and instead try to build a lot of my houses with as much of it not being on as possible. And then if I really absolutely need it, then I'll turn it on. Anyways, as you can see, this is the part where I decided to change the siding, and I ended up going with white. I just thought it fit in really well. I initially did a black fence, but that was a little bit too monochromatic for me. I changed it to gray, still monochromatic, so I was gonna change it to a different color, but I couldn't really get anything else to fit in, so I ended up leaving it gray. But there you go, there's the house. And here we have it, a cute little front porch. I did get a new mouse, by the way. It's stuck, it won't go over. Okay. I did get a new mouse, by the way. I just forgot to have my boyfriend help me plug it in. I can't get behind the computer myself to do it, so I need his help. But yeah, I got a new mouse. Hopefully by this weekend it will be switched over. But here's the living room, and then the pool area here. We've got a backyard that is weirdly separated with this little deck patio thing. It's because it's a wide but shallow lot, so I kind of had no choice. I guess I picked the wrong house for this lot, but anyways, we have a play area over here for children, and it's just an open grassy area, an office, the bathroom with the missing sink. I'm so sorry about that. The weirdly L-shaped kitchen, but I couldn't figure out how else to include a bathroom otherwise. And then we've got the dining room back here at the back of the house that overlooks the pool and the backyard, which I think is pretty cool. And then if we go upstairs, we've got this nice hallway that separates the teen room from the nursery and the parents' room here. The parents have their own bathroom right here, but then there is a family bathroom over here, which I decided to leave blue, and also that one lost its sink too. That is so annoying. But I decided to leave it blue because it's cute. It's a cute family style, you know, with the whale print on the shower and stuff. So I decided to leave it blue because I liked that shower in particular, or that shower curtain in particular. And it still fits, it still works with the rest of the house. We've still got lots of blue going on here and there. So it's not like we completely got rid of the blue. Like the kitchen is still blue. I just changed the cupboards to white, and the dining room still has a blue rug in it. I just changed everything else to more neutral tones, you know what I mean? So I think probably the two rooms that got the biggest color changes were the office and the living room, maybe. Because even these areas, it's still very blue and green here. Oh, and the nursery. The nursery is yellow now, so that's not anywhere near blue. So it's like a half and half mix. But I think it turned out good. I love it. I'm so glad I ultimately decided to include it in the save file because that's one of my all-time favorite houses. Hopefully you enjoy it too. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!